Good evening, everybody, and welcome. It's Monday night, and it means one thing. It's Division 2's turn, and this time we are at Albert Park in Australia. And the voice does sound familiar because tonight it is RSF1 Raikkonen and the dynamic duo, which is not normally me and someone else. The dynamic duo of Ben and Tomo is not tonight, but tonight it's Hell King Tomo as the co-coms. Hello, Tomo.
Oh boy. This is going to be a long night.
It is going to be a long night because I've got to convince myself that you keep on trying to convince yourself you're not from Ken.
Well, I'll make it easy for you. I know that you're bald, right? And obviously you've got a bit of a mega mind and you're a bit of a puff. So let's make it easier for you, okay? You're from Lowestoft, I'm from Essex. There you go. Can't be any more simpler than that.
Yeah, so they say. Anyway, so we have got a grid of 17 drivers tonight. So in Q1, we have got a possibility of 2 drivers being eliminated, Tomo. So it does say outlap for some people. Yes, we are. We have got now the Crazy Fish 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he's trying to remind himself the number formations there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remind himself that he can count.
Well, actually, I think that's more your kind of point of view, actually, Premier. I don't think it's for him. I think it's just to make sure that you know how to count.
Have you just woke up, or do you have a bit of a sniffle?
I'm not feeling 100%, I'll be honest with you. I'm suffering from a number of things, so...
Man flu?
Could possibly man flu. It could possibly be a heavy cold, but I'm not 100%. But... it doesn't mean that obviously Tomo walks away from anything because I'm a trooper. You know what I mean? I'm just tough. You know what I mean? That's how it is. I just go with it.
You made of different stuff, are you, Tomo?
I'm made of sterner stuff, mate. That's what you're looking for.
Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Right, you are. Anyway, so at the moment, Crazy. I always want to call him Crazy Catfish. Hello, Evo. Nice to see you. Nice and early in the stream as well. Numbers are starting to arrive in slowly but surely. We will soon get things underway. And okay, interesting there from Facebook, but I don't care about Facebook at the moment. So last night's race.
Why is that? Are they stalking you again?
Oh yeah, always. I'll always get stalked on Facebook. Right. Last night's race, obviously. Thank you, Evo, for ruining that surprise for us. I do like to be surprised for the weather, but now we have the forecast ahead of us. It's a full clear race, Tomo.
Well, at the end of the day, Evo, thank you very much. Appreciate it. I mean, don't listen to this tart, as I call him. I mean, you just carry on doing what you're doing. At the end of the day, obviously, I prefer to know what's going on. So, but obviously, somebody, he's throwing his toys out of the pram. But so, Evo, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, man.
I'm not throwing my toys out the pram. I just like to be surprised. It's always nice to have a little surprise, a surprise a day keeps the doctor away, as they say. Right, okay, so last night's race we only had 14 drivers, but it wasn't say it wasn't entertaining would be a lie, because obviously we're at Albert Park and there's always the famous turns 11 and 12, the old Mr. Whippy corner, Tomo, which I do believe you're quite fond of.
Mr. Whippy Corner.
Yeah.
I think me and you need to have a serious conversation. You've got some really, really terminologies. You know what I mean? So there's something wrong with you. But getting back to that, Mr. So-called Whippy Corner. It's one of those corners that if you get it spot on, it's fantastic. The entry's the easy part. It's the exit that you've got to get absolutely spot on, because you've got the entry. If you take it just right, you can get the apex happily onto the first part. The second part is the one that will catch you out. You either get it spot on. If you don't get it spot on and take a little bit of too much curb, you will spin out and you'll end yourself into the barrier and take yourself out of the race.
And we did see quite a few people last night ending themselves at turn 2 removal. Oh, there's IOR Biscuit being very, very greedy with the apex there at turn 1. But I do believe he's aborted his lap thinking that he's invalidated. But okay, crack on as you do. He's going to do another out lap and recharge his batteries.
You know all about that, wouldn't you? Right, anyway, Zoe Brad, good luck to my 4 favourite drivers, he said. Horizon It and Captain Pasty, Muddy Biscuit, obviously, and Rocket Man himself. So there you go, Brad. I'll throw it out to there for you.
Yes, Captain Pasty. I wonder how many pasties he's put in the fuel tank tonight, ready to hopefully he's not underfuel. No, it won't underfuel the car tonight either. Obviously, lots of Cornish pasties needed for him tonight around this long circuit. Anyway, whilst we're still in Q1, should we have a quick recap of the championship standings, Tomo?
Fire away.
Okay, so that means I am just now going to quickly switch over to a different graphic to allow the viewers to see what we have here. Okay, so at the moment, Unity Hush is now 6 points ahead of the championship. He's managed to steal the lead from the last race. 6 points only. It's between him and Muddy Biscuit. So tonight, Muddy Biscuit really wants to do well. If he can finish ahead of Unity Hush, he will retake the lead of the championship. Pigeon Munch in third place with 129 points. And then you've got the Rocket of Musical, 73, in the Mercedes with 110 points. Drop down a bit there, drop down a bit, but he can still recover it. And then we've got IGN Legends in the Alfa Romeo of 87 points, Crazy Fish 1, 2, 3, 4 with 79, CW 26 with 50, Matty 1929 win the Alpha Tauri with 45. So we've got 3 drivers here, all tying on 45 points. That's Matty 1929, IOR Biscuit, and Sturridge 15, 15, 15. RSF1 C. Todd, or formerly known as Connor Todd, in the Aston Martin with 32 points, and JJ Hudson 11 with 27 points. Cornish, obviously the pasty is not working for him in his fuel tank, only with 22 points. And then we've got SLR Evo in the Ferrari with 12 points. Fardo 17 in the Red Bull with 7 points. Jace Lee in the Haas with 6 points. And then we've got Shots 2 Droppy in the McLaren with 4 points. Horizon Init in the Alpine with 4. Harrison 59 with 3, and still yet to score in this championship is Caesar 2 Wizard.
I can't believe you actually wearing that unbelievable Ferrari top and that hat. Unbelievable. Look at the state of you. Unbelievable. It's like a crowd-pleasing tart.
What do you mean,
speaking of Ferrari, we got SRR Evo, who's actually just going through Sector 3 as we speak. CW is actually sitting the fastest time with 122.3. Matty is in second place with 122.3. And as I just said that, Gingerbread Man himself has just done a 121.7 in the McLaren. So here comes SRR Evo as he sits a time there, and it is a 123.0.
Not too shabby there, not too shabby too. IOR Biscuit is quite close to what we saw in F1 last night. And no, Dano, the F5 standings have not been updated yet, because unfortunately I've not had a chance to finish off the report, which I will be doing tonight. And then obviously...
Surprise.
I'll give you surprise. I would say I'd put you over my knee, but you're just too big for my knee.
That's right. That's just no need for that. There's just no need for that. And for secondly, right, there's 3 problems with that. Number 1, there's no need for that. Secondly, I was never confused. And thirdly, you can get that out of your mind, you sick freak. You know what I mean? Yeah. Right. Anyway, let's get cracking on this. Unbelievable. What is wrong with this boy? Right. We're on board with the man who likes to dip his biscuits in some mud. Muddy Biscuit himself. He's just about to finish his 3rd sector. Doing an impressive little time there. It's a 122.1. That puts him in 4th place at the moment.
Oh, the biscuit that is Muddy, yeah, in the Alpha Tauri. Obviously, Alpha Tauri at the moment and the overall constructors as well are starting to trail behind. Aston Martin are having a good haul of points over the last couple of weeks, and obviously with the turn of events of the F3 report now coming out tonight as well, I can confirm that RSF1 Shane has won the Baku Grand Prix. He has had his 5-second time penalty removed, so that means that Captain Camo has been demoted to 2nd, and who was in 2nd? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Sorry. Do you know what? I'm really ill. I apologise for that. You know what I mean? So
I did think if you sneezed there. Ooh, Slee there going P3 as well. That's a bit impressive from the Slee man himself.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, is he German? Sturridge, 129.9, 121.9. Let's hope he can actually do better than what he did last week, because last week he got pole position. I spoke to him outside of the field and I said to him, what on earth happened? And he went to me, well, I don't really care much for the race. It was all about, qualifying. So I said, so basically what you're trying to say is that you literally, you blew your load and then you had nothing left. Yeah, pretty much.
Right, we're on board now with Unity Hush as he's just navigated through turns 1 and 2. Down the short burst of straight with DRS wide open. Approaching turn 3. Hardened brakes now into the corner. Kisses the apex. Absolutely spot on there from the former championship challenger of Division 1. Turns 4 and 5 now. Turn 6. Carl again comes very unbalanced through this section now. And here we go. Turn 6 and 7. Nicely done there from the Alpine driver with whistle line speed now coming around the long sweeping right hand of turn 8. Opens up the corner. Ready for the approach to turn 9, into the corner, cuts the apex, ride the apex at the exit of turn 10, and now it's the long sweeping left-hander, which is not really a corner anymore, it's just considered as a straight. Approaching turns 11 and 12, he's got a car in front of him which is going to unsettle his downforce, but doesn't for Unity Hush. Opens the DRS, front line speed as he approaches turn 413 now. It's excellently done there from Unity Hush, and then down for a short burst of power. Turn 14 carries the speed through, using as much of that apex as he dares. Now turn 15. Now this is where you lose the time coming through this last two sectors, last two corners now, but Unity Hush doesn't. He's opened it to the DRS. He's coming down the start finish straight. He's going to come across the line, and it's a 122.1.
Right, okay. Just a couple of things there. Whistle line speed. What on earth is that all about?
Have you not heard the Alpine engine?
Secondly, right, that's gimmick infringement right there with front line speed. I'm putting it down now on the chat. That is mine and Ben's. It's gimmick infringement. I mean, my lawyers will be in touch. Also, apparently, according to you, the last two corners are the last two sectors. Happy days. You know what I mean? I have to say, it was very impressive. That was a very good sector there for you, Megamind. And congratulations there, mate. Well done.
Yes, and you're impervious to making mistakes, aren't you? Because you're so perfect, Mr. Tomo, aren't you? I wouldn't like to stroke your ego as much as you stroke your belly, but hey ho.
Yeah, listen.
Oh,
don't
and
get my belly involved.
there's
your ego.
Captain Pasty's just invalidated at Mr. Whippy corner.
Mr. Jesus Christ. Right, okay. Rocket Man. Let's have a look. Let's see what he can do in. He's got a purple first sector now. I think that's just purely for him. You know what I mean? So in the Mercedes. Doing pretty well for himself. Sorry, excuse me for a second while I just got my voice. I'm doing a bit of a Shaggy impersonation now. You know what I mean? Right, here he comes, as you call it, Mr. Whippy Corner. Turns nicely into the first part of the corner. Nicely exit, and that's beautifully done there from Rocket Man. Literally opens on a DRS. Doesn't set a purple middle sector, so you obviously had to lift off a little bit. Sometimes it's best to just literally save yourself a little bit around Mr. Whippy Corner, because you can make it up in the other corners. And coming round to the last two corners, not two sectors, so don't listen to him. Takes a little bit too much grass there, obviously using a bit of lawnmower as he comes through, and it's a 121.7.
Not bad there from the Rocket Man.
Well, that's the thing. If you... spins out. And I literally, right there, see, that's your fault, there is. That's commentator's curse. Just for you. So,
well, obviously, he's remembered to put on the Elton John CD whilst he goes around the track, and obviously Rocket Man has come through for him, and he's produced a good lap. But unfortunately, towards the second lap, as he coming around there, he decided that he wanted to do a pirouette, dancing along.
Okay, yeah, that's just in your wild dreams. Right, okay, Hudson Hornet in the Aston Martin. We were talking about Aston Martin earlier. Mr. Hudson Hornet, as my co-commentator, Mr. Ben, he's probably watching, probably sitting there absolutely laughing out loud as he comes around to finish off this sector. Round as long straight, it is a 122.1. Not bad from Hudson Hornet himself.
Very good.
Decent, so.
Very decent lap there. We've now got a Haas coming round the last. Oh, it is the Slee Man himself, but he is on.
Hold on. Horizon in it. He's in sector 2. He's just done it. He just went through Mr. Whipping Corner in the Alpine. Here comes Horizon in it. I don't understand what that sort of situation is. In it, you know, Horizon. But anyway,
well, I thought you being from Essex would understand.
Excuse me. Let's get something straight. Let's get something straight here, right? Okay. Just because I'm from Essex doesn't necessarily mean that I talk like an absolute retard. All right. So let's get that straight. All right. That's down to you. Right. Right, anyway, 122.8 from Horizon. So it's very, very close. Look at the times there from Gingerbread Man, 121.7. Unity just improves to 121.7. So he actually knocks off Rocket Man. And then if you look all the way down, 122.8. So it's a second between, well, just over a second, should I say, between first and 15th. So still too early to call. Still way too early to call.
Yeah, absolutely. Very, very early to call. Right, okay, so we've got the Alfa Romeo of the German himself now preparing himself for another outlap, currently sitting in P5. Let's ride on board now with the Alfa Romeo. We don't give much time to the Alfa Romeos as the German's now coming down the start-finish straight to start off his lap and approaching turns 1 and 2. Now, you can go completely wrong here, but no, from the German, he's got that absolutely precision there. Opens up the DRS and now approaching towards turn 3. He's just gone past Hudson Hornet there into turn 3. Doesn't use the apex like some of the other drivers, but sometimes that can give you more speed on your exits. Good turn 4 there and turn 5 there from the German, and then uses the apex on the exit, and now he's approaching turn 6. You need to carry his speed through into turn 6. He does nicely. That's turn 7, and that's the round long sweeping left and right hander of turn 8. Opens up the corner now for the approach to turn 9 and turn 10. Kisses the apex, rides it on the exit. Good boy there. And now you need to hug the wall, but he doesn't. He decides to go as much to the inside line. Takes the straightest line as possible. Now into turn 11 and 12. Mr. Whippy, here we go. Gets the entrance right, gets the exit. Oh, round he goes! Whoa! And that's him out!
There you go. Right there and there. It just proves my point. If you sometimes you have to just let off a little bit out of turn 11, and if you don't do it, guess what? That is exactly what's going to happen. And unfortunately, and we've already
Hudson Hornet.
Harrison.
Oh yeah, sorry, Hornet. Sorry, I got a bit mixed up there. It is Harrison 59 there has lost his front wing.
You stop talking about Hornets. There's something wrong with you. Right, anyway,
you've got me started now.
I haven't got anybody started. It's you wearing that unbelievable Ferrari shirt and that useless white. How I'm trying to think. I don't know what's wearing you. Yeah, don't get me wrong. You're a fantastic Formula One fan and all that stuff. You're very passionate, but you're just a crowd pleasing tarts. There you go.
I'm not about pleasing tarts. I just support decent stuff. That's all. So Harrison 59 there. How many minutes have we got left to qualifying one? I see a lot of drivers.
It's almost done. We're literally down to seconds in Q1 because we've got yellow flags sector 3. Harrison is not going to be able to get a lap together. We've got 16 seconds left. 16 seconds left. He is out of Q1.
Okay, so Sturridge is definitely going to be out because he has terminated his vehicle.
And unfortunately, Harrison has crashed again. He's got no front wing. He's trying to get round to the pits. Unfortunately for him, his qualifying is over. But yeah, what an impressive crash there. Somebody's left a tyre in the middle of the actual track there. It was quite amusing.
Marshals have got to pick it up today.
Hey, somebody's missed a tyre. Go and get it, for God's sake. You know what I mean? Unbelievable. Where's your recovery drivers when you need them? Right, okay. But, yes.
Hang on, don't you manage recovery drivers?
I do manage recovery drivers, but unfortunately I don't have anybody available to go all the way to Australia to go and pick up these idiots. So there you go.
Okay, so that is it for qualifying 1. Everyone's now coming into the pits and getting ready to retire their vehicles or crossing the finish lane.
Line.
Yeah.
You. Sheesh. Amateurs. Right, this is what I've got to work with. Right, okay, so, yes, we have lost Sturridge. Yes, we have also lost. We've actually lost quite a number, actually. Let's have a look. What have we got here? We have got, so...
Hello? I think somehow something's just happened to Hail King Tomo, and he's died. But hey ho. So we have got eliminated from qualifying 1 is Sturridge 15-15-15 after that impressive crash at turn 11 and 12. Jace Lee, he's retired from the session as well, and then we've got Horizon Init and Harrison. I'm just going to see now what has happened to the man himself. I think his head. Has your headset died or something?
No. I mean, can you still hear me?
Yes.
It's just a temperamental controller, unfortunately. That's what it is.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So that is qualifying 1 over and done with. Now, qualifying 2. This is the one that really counts the drivers because it's all about their starting tyres. Now, last night's format was a little bit different because we had to do a short qualifying because of the Mexican Grand Prix, and I must admit, it was a cracking drive from Max Verstappen, who is going to be the 2021 World Drivers' Champion. We all know it. It's true.
Thanks very much for ruining the race. So I haven't watched it, but thank you so much for that. I appreciate that.
Well, it's about time you watched it. It is Monday.
Well, see, some of us, work for a living, and some of us just sit around doing nothing all day.
I do work for a living, thank you very much.
Why have you got... What did I mention you? Did I say anything about you? You got a guilty conscience.
Well, that was a little bit of a stabbing comment, I thought there.
No, not at all. See, it's just purely, unbelievably, you've got a guilty conscience there. I didn't say... If I said anything, I didn't mention anything about you or anything at all. I just said some people work for a living because I work nights, and some of us don't. So there you go.
I used to work nights, my friend, as you well and truly know, but now I have got myself into a nice position job where it's Monday to Friday, working 9 to 5. What a way to make it. Can't sing no more because it's copyright law.
Oh, right, that's right, yeah, part-time shifts. Yeah, that's right, yeah, that's what it is.
No, I just fall into a nice position, and also most of the time as well, I now get to work from home. Right, so obviously the Williams utilising their advantage being at the bottom of the pit lane to get out on the track first. So we've got... Fardo is the first one on track in the white Red Bull on medium tyres at the moment. So this is going to be interesting for watching because obviously medium tyres, less grip than the softs. How will they take the wonderful Mr. Whippy Corner, as also during the race tyre degradation will become a massive factor into it. What are you laughing at now?
I'm not laughing at all.
Yeah, you are. I heard that one.
No, sorry. I told you I'm not feeling very well, so leave me alone, okay? All right.
Anyway, would you like me to talk like this?
No. If I wanted to partner up with somebody that holds their nose every single day, I would have partnered with somebody else. Thank you very much. So let's get cracking.
Okay, so Fardo now is going to be the first one to set a time on mediums. He is the first one to start a flying lap, so that's executed turn 3 nicely, and into turn 4. Looks like that AlphaTauri is getting well out of the way. They're the sister team Red Bull, and into turn 5. Ooh, he's being a very, very cautious man here. He's not attacking the corners as he would normally through on soft. Turn 6 and turn 7, and now round turn 8. Ooh, he's very, very close there to putting the Honda power into lawnmower mode and cutting the grass. Turns 9 and turns 10. That's executed very nicely there from the Red Bull driver. And down around the long sweeping left-hander, approaching the famous 2 corners of turn 11 and turn 12. He lifted off there and he survived at this one. He's opened his DRS. Now he's approaching turn 13. Now this is going to be the benchmark for everyone to beat on medium tyres if they want to get through on mediums, I reckon. Because, well, it depends now because we have got a lot of fast drivers in Division 2. So that's turn 14 and now to turn 15. The last 2 corners of the circuit. Turn 16 opens up the DRS. Down the start-finish straight now. And crosses the line. It's a 1:23.7.
Not bad. I mean, could have been better, but not bad. So, anyway, Mr. Wizard himself, Harry Potter, he managed to do 23.8. And we're now watching Mr. Hudson, who is on the soft tyres and does a 122.4. So not much between the softs and the mediums. And interesting strategy. Is that holding back, or is that just setting?
Yeah, I'm just thinking now. Here comes Muddy Biscuit now as he just now finishes turn 11 and 12. He's on medium tyres as he comes and approaches turn 13 now. I have to get my turn numbers correct there. I'm just looking at the track map as we see. As we go around turn 14, that's executed lovely from the Biscuit, that is Muddy, and then turn 15 in the Alpha Tauri. Nicely done there. And then turn 16 around the final corner, opens up the steering, opens up the DRS. He's coming down the start-finish straight. What can he cross the line in? It's a 1:23.0. So that's the fastest medium tyre time.
Well, there you go. See, 1:23.0. Not bad. Crazy Vision's done at 1:23.2. Gingerbread Man 1:25.8 in the softs. Interesting. Just set a nice little banker lap on the soft tyres, and then probably going to go out on the mediums. We'll see what happens and that sort of things. Right.
Oh, Mr. Pasty's been round.
Mr. Pasty Mr. Pasty is, yes, he has been round. Yeah, he stopped off and dropped me off a set of Ginsters. Happy days. Thanks very much, mate.
Get them in the microwave and some brown sauce.
Yes, brown sauce. Good man. Yeah, man.
Were you about to say brown sauce?
No, I was wondering where he was going with it. Right, okay, right. Mr. Pasty himself, here we go. As he approaches round Marina Corner. As we come round, it's literally all the way round as you're sweeping left hand to the right, up to turn 9, which is Clark Corner. Literally up to Clark, round to turn 9, round to turn 10, and then literally you got the full throttle all the way up. And as you call it, it is literally, you call it Mr. Whippy Corner, I call it the first part and second part of the weight corner. There you go, weight corner itself, 11 and 12. Nicely done there. He just lifts off a little bit. It is going to be a close, slow time, but as he comes round, up to literally.
I'm going to say, you do realise he's on the
up to turn 13, which is a Scary, believe it or not, corner. Round to the Stewart corner, which is turn 14, up to the centre corner, which is turn 15, right here, and then you come round to 16, which is the Prost corner, and then literally down to State. There you go. See, there you go.
Check you out with the track names. Now, do you actually want to do it properly now as he starts a flying lap?
Well, yeah. Okay, right, fine. Okay, you want to do that? Let's go for it. Right, as he approaches turn 1. Nicely turned around into Jones chicane corner. That's around 2. Actually exit as he approaches the Sports Centre at turn 3. Nicely done there. Really nicely turned into turn 3. Right, straight round. Turn 4 at Heller's corner. Straight, nicely turned around at Heller's corner as he approaches turn 5, which is the Whiteford corner. Literally just throws it around, absolutely holds it into there as he approaches the Marina corner, which is turn 6 and 7, as he comes flying round to turn 8. Long left-hand corner as he approaches turn 9, which again, as I said, Clark nicely turned to turn 9, then round to turn 10. Then you've got literally, he touches the wall, but he's okay. Is he keeping it going? Is he backing off though? He's carrying it on, which is not a problem at all. As he comes up to the turn 11 and 12 of White corner, nicely done there. Literally almost overcooks it, but manages to hold it as he comes up to the turn 13, which is the Ascari corner. Nicely turned to turn 13 for Ascari. Absolutely, literally blitzes it. Comes round to literally the Stewart corner, turn 14. Up to the Senna corner, which is turn 15, but he is then validated his lap round to turn 16, which was Prosper. He's coming to the actual pits, and there you go. That's how you do it properly.
Yes, how you do it properly. Well, it's not how you do it properly because he invalidated his lap.
Well, yeah, I can't help the fact that he validated his lap, so I can't say I'll help that. So, but there you go, such is life.
Yeah, life is such.
Right.
Okay, so Matty 1929 now, he's coming around the track very, very slowly. No, he's at fuel actually, which he's kind of nursing his tyres at the same time, but I did see a Alpine there of Mr. Hush on an absolute flyer. He's just come through the old turns 1 at 11 and 12, as I call it, Mr. Whippy corner. Now into turn 13, carries the speed nicely through there. Now it's turn 14. Beautifully done there by the Alpine driver. Now turn 15, last 2 corners of the circuit now just to navigate. Last corner, turn 16, opens up the steering, opens up the DRS, and down the start finish line. What's he going to cross the line? It's a 1:22.5.
Well, there you go. See, 1:22.5, the fastest time so far on the mediums. And on 3-lap old mediums as well. That could be very interesting.
It is going because obviously with 3-lap old mediums, and it's going to have a bit of a disadvantage to what some of the other drivers are going to have because if they've got fresher tyres than him. But tyre degradation around this circuit, normally it's a medium hard strategy, providing there's no safety cars or incidences. We know there's no rain, so it is definitely going to be a dry race. So that will be that one to see. Now, Mr. IOR Biscuit himself on a flying lap on his medium tyres.
Yeah, Gingerbread Man himself coming up to the Marina 6 and 7 corner, so he's nicely turned around there. It looks like Harry Potter is actually retired from the race. I think he's not going to make it. It's 23.8.
Oh
so
no, he's binned it somewhere.
As he binned it in sector 1, looks like, so we'll have to keep an eye on it. As literally Gingerbread Man is coming around in the actual McLaren. My team, obviously, well, mine and your team. So
I'm not a McLaren driver anymore.
As he nicely turns around and turn 11 and 12. That was beautifully done, but he's invalidated his lap. Overcooked it like Cornish did with his Ginsters earlier, and he's overcooked it as well. He's invalidated his lap as well. This is not very good news for the Captain Capacity himself, so this is not good.
No, it isn't. Obviously, the Ginsters pasties are not working for him. Maybe you should change brands and see if it's a lighter, see if you can get a better pastry out of it. But no, I don't know if you know, Tomo, but I'm not driving at the moment.
That doesn't surprise me, you know what I mean? Obviously with, you know, wearing all those tops and the caps and all this sort of stuff, you know, it's obviously got too much for you. I didn't know you was not driving anymore.
Yeah, no, I retired from driving 2 weeks ago at the British Grand Prix.
Oh, really? Oh, well, I could say it's a loss, but I'd be glad. Right, anyway. Evo in the Ferrari coming around Clark corner, sorry, should I say. Now, as he approaches Stewart corner, up to centre corner. Nicely done round centre corner there. Beautifully done in the Ferrari. Up to Prost corner, which is the last corner itself. Got to get it absolutely spot on. He can take a little bit of curb on the exit. And this is a 1:23.5. So he does improve, but not much.
Right, with 3 minutes left of the session, we have got Cornish, CW26, and Rocket Man himself in the danger zone. Obviously sees it, like you say, the wizard himself has decided, well, he hasn't decided, he binned it, so he can't improve much, so he's gonna, well, he won't even get through to the next session because his car is too damaged, and the Ferrari mechanics have got a lot to do, hopefully for plan B, for them. But and there's Cornish invalidates on the last corner, and now that means the next lap that he does is going to be invalid as well.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, obviously the Ginsters, you know, that delivery of Ginsters he gave me, obviously, you know, happy days there, Cornish, but you seem to be having a few problems around this track. You need to literally just settle down, get yourself a decent banker lap, but obviously, you know, he can try and get round, but he is on soft tyres, so he's already done one lap, so obviously he's going to have to literally come around. So obviously that lap, it's just one lap, he's going to have to do one lap, just literally, you know, pull everything back, save your battery, save your fuel, do everything you possibly can, just drive around, be nice and safe, be steady, and then absolutely blitz it and just concentrate on that one full lap. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, with Australia, it's one of those tracks that it's forgiving, and at the same time, it's also very taxing as well. Right, here we go now with JJ Hudson now in the Aston Martin. We have not given the Aston Martins much time. Turn 1, nicely done. He's on the soft tyres. He gets a little bit of a wobble out on the exit there, so he thinks twice of it. He's aborted the lap, turned off the ERS, and just going to go around and recharge his batteries.
Well, see, exactly what I'm talking about. You know, these guys are trying to push as fast as they possibly can. You got to be very careful. Australia is one of these tracks where it's a great track, don't get me wrong, and they are changing it. Mr. Whippy Corner is being redone. It's actually, from what I understand, instead of having the left and the right, it's going to be more of a straight cross. Literally, they're going to get rid of the actual left and right and actually make it as a sort of slight corner in and slight corner out, so make it a little bit more high speed.
Oh, Rockets bend it.
Oh, Rocket Man.
Oh, at turn 5 on the exit of turn 5, he's lost it and absolutely put it in the wall. Right, Cornish
Ouch.
on another flying lap. He's managed to keep it valid at the moment as he approaches turns 9 and 10 now. Yes, around he goes. Very, really close to the wall, but he doesn't quite scratch the wall. He's coming around the long left hand now as he approaches turns 11 and 12. Yeah, turn 11 and 12. Honda power there, coming through nicely, down the third DRS zone and approaching turn 13. This time it looks very valid. Now, can he keep it between the white lines for the rest of this lap, or is Mr. Pasty himself gonna go a little bit wide and invalidate the lap again?
Well, he's kept it invalid, so let's keep it going. So obviously he listens to what I have to say. And he's done it. He has actually done it. He's got a lap together and done a 122.4. There you go. He's got through. He listened to the man. He listened to me. Good man. He listened to what I had to say. He managed to get his lap together and just concentrated 100%. Well done, son.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to be like that for? You know what I mean? What are you going to be like that for? There's no need to be like that, is
I'm
there?
not being like anything. I'm trying to do many things at once, Tomo. You know, I know like most men can't multitask, but I'm not most men.
Yeah, well, did you know what? I'm so glad you said that. I really am so glad you said that. We have now got that live on the stream. He's not like most men. Keep that out. Right? Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Right, okay, Gingerbread Man coming up to Wake Corner. Let's see what he can do. That hopefully he does not invalidate. He does not. Nicely done out there, turn 11 and 12. As he comes around, that comes to turn 13. Nicely turn around turn 13 for the Gingerbread Man in the McLaren. He needs his Hudson, sits at 121.8 in the soft tyres. 2 lap old soft tyres. So that was a nice lap from Hudson Hornet himself. Right, round, turns 15. Up to Prost Corner, turn 16. Nice exit there from Gingerbread Man as he literally opens up the DRS. And then does a 121.7 and goes through.
Yeah.
And that knocks out the Mercedes. Well, both. It looks like Evo.
Both Ferraris around.
Yeah, well, no surprise there. You know what I mean?
No.
Shockingly bad. But there you go, such is life.
Yes, indeed, and that doesn't bode well for the overall constructors because they're still sat at rock bottom of the overall constructors. Now we've just got to wait for Mr. Pasty himself enter the pit lane to retire his car, which he has done. No fuss there, and we can now move on to qualifying 3. The battle for pole position, ladies and gentlemen. Now I want to see out there on the stream. I want you to put your bets through. Who's going to put it on pole? Who's got the minerals? Who's got the balls of steel? Who cannot bin it? Who's going to push too hard? Let's see who you think.
Who's got the minerals?
Who's got the minerals?
What are you for? Smell you. Who's got the minerals? Unbelievable. Amateurs. That's what I've got to work with. Ben, I miss you already, mate. You know what I mean? It's just hard work, this is. Very hard work. Right.
Well, unfortunately, your favourite buddy has decided to be a bookworm tonight and do his university work.
Well, you know, fair enough. I understand that. But the question I got for him is, how comes he didn't do it earlier? Obviously, you know what I mean? Instead of him posing in mirrors in front of women in the gym, you know what I mean? He should have been working on his uni work. Disgraceful. Disgusting. You know, he's obsessed. Right, okay, so only what was it? The bottom 4 or 5, should I say, actually started on the medium tyres. So very interesting strategy call from those guys.
Yep, absolutely. So very interesting strategy call for those guys. But like you say, the top 6 will be starting on soft tyres. So they originally want to start on mediums, but they're not going to be able to. They put track position ahead of strategy.
There you go. That's what happens. Right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys who are watching the stream at the moment, we have got 25 views. Thank you very much for joining us. Anybody who wants to put a shout out, please do so. I will do everything I possibly can to make sure that I give you a shout out. If there's something you want to say to Megamind over here, by all means. So good evening, everyone. This is Rapid Banana. Right, good evening to you, sir. Nice to meet you. So,
And Mr. Rapid Banana is now following us as well, so thank you very much. Charles Leclerc is appreciating that one for you.
Right, okay, here we go. Right, so
and another new follower.
Who's a new follower?
Buds Bunny 0805.
Bugs Bunny.
Buds Bunny, BUDZS.
Oh, sorry, Buds. Sorry, I couldn't understand you. Sorry. It's that lowest off accent of yours.
Well, I'm sorry I don't speak Kentish.
I wouldn't know what Kentish sounds like because I don't speak it, so there you go. Thought the joke's on you.
Right, I just joined it. Oh, Rapid Banana just joined Div 3, and he is my replacement in the McLaren.
Is he? Well,
yes.
Maybe you could do a better job. Right.
Well, he sounds quite slippery.
Oh, that is just wrong. There's just something wrong with you. I'm telling
Well,
you.
it's Rapid Banana!
Unbelievable. Yes, you just joined Div 3. You are in the McLaren, so hopefully you do a better job than your predecessor. That's all I can say. So, you know, we'll see what happens on that side of things.
Okay, so it's the Aston Martin to be the first one on a flying lap of JJ Hudson, car number 32. He's going to be the first one to set the benchmark. He's very slippery, apparently, he says, Tomo. I've just got thoughts in my head of what he looks like now.
You're sick. Right. Get those thoughts out of your mind.
No. It's just about like what Shane thinks, what some people think about what they look like with glasses, greasy hair, and really, really fat.
No, don't give me that. Get practical. Just carry on doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? Get those thoughts out of your mind, you freak. Unbelievable. I apologise for my co-commentator here, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? Yes, you will do your very best, and I look forward to it, Mr. Banana. Congratulations. Right, carry on, Mr. Obi. No, I'm not going to do that. Mr. Mega Mongland, carry on.
What, are you about to call me everyone Kenobi that? Right, okay, so turn 13 executed lovely by the Aston Martin driver commentators. Mine asked for 4 different colours. It's for my helmet. I don't know what colours to pick. Ooh, now... we could really be nasty here, Tomo, and give him some really horrible colours, or we could be really nice to him and give him some lovely colours. What do you reckon?
The way you said that, it was just so campish. Right, okay, so commentators, man.
Oh, Tomo, you're so strong.
Oh, God almighty. Excuse my language. Right, commentators, I asked for 4 different colours. It's for my helmet. Don't know what colours to pick. Well, I would say go for the usual ones. You know, obviously red, blue. You can actually play about with those as well. It's always good
Pigeon Munch! Colours.
What's happened to Pigeon Munch?
He lost it at turn 4. What, turn 3? Sorry, on the exit at turn 3, and he's now got no front wing.
No front wing. Catch that pigeon. He's having a few problems around Australia. There's too many pigeons for him to catch. So yeah, obviously, you know, they're supposed to be catching him, not the other way around. I'm not that old, says Banana. Fair enough, no problem. Love it so far. Best laugh I'm having in a while, says Evo. You're very welcome, young man. As long as you're enjoying yourself and we're keeping you entertained, that's mainly all that sort of stuff. All I can say is I can't apologise enough for this. You know, this Neanderthal I'm working with tonight.
I don't know. So there you go. I don't know. I have to work with idiots every day, so I'm used to it. So,
well, mate,
hello. We've got Gingerbread Man himself has gone round. He lost it, Mr. Whippy Corner.
Did he now? Oh, yes, he did. Well, there you go. So, but listen, at the end of the day, right, okay, like I said, it's Weight Corner, not Mr. Whippy Corner. It's just your sick fantasies. Right, anyway. You need to make sure that, obviously, I know it's very, very good. We are in Q3. It's down to the nitty-gritty. I understand that. But if you take a little bit of time around those 2 corners and literally you can make it up in the first sector and also the third sector, you've got plenty of time and plenty of pace because there's plenty of time you can actually make up around the quick corners. They are fast turning corners, so you've got a lot of time to make up on those ones.
Right, we've got Unity Hush now coming around on another flying lap. He's on a second run. He's gone faster this time. It's a 1:21.5 from Mr. Hush himself. Oh, we kept that one quiet.
He did indeed. He kept that. Oh, shit, I can't believe I just said that. Right, okay. I need to wash my mouth out with soap. Right, yes, he did. Absolutely. He literally set the banker preliminary pole. He's set with 121.5. Right, okay.
Right, Mr. Pasty himself now starts to... Oh, and he invalidates straight away in his first flying run, so he's going to have to abort that lap and recharge the battery.
Right, going back to very, very quickly, we need to address this little question that was put into the stream by RSF1 007. No, there's no way. No, definitely not. No, I've drawn a line. All right, okay. Some of these names have been good, and that is just not one of them. Like,
it's not double. It's double. It's double. Double.
All right, okay. Double. Sorry, okay. Right, so RSF1 double 07. Right, okay. Answer the question. May I ask for 4 different colours? Let's see. For different, of course, it's my hand. I don't know what colours to pick. Primary colours. Have a look at your primary colours. Try and mix and match.
Let's do it for our country. The red, white, and the blue.
Yeah. 4 colours, mate, not 3. 4.
Well, I've picked 3, so right, red, white, blue, and gold.
Red, white, blue, and gold.
Yeah,
mate. This is not. Listen, this is not Pride Month. All right, behave yourself. It's unbelievable.
Well, if it was Pride, hang on. There's not enough colours that you can pick for Pride. So, obviously, because there's so many colours on the Pride flag now, you just can't keep up with it. CW26 has just managed to do the turns 11 and 12 on his... Oh, he's on an outlap, so we won't be seeing much... what's it called? Won't be seeing much action from him at the moment as he comes around the last few corners now. Quite a few drivers in the pit lane after their first run, so still yet to set a lap. Obviously, Catch the Pigeon, who had that unfortunate whoopsie at turn 3.
Whoopsie?
Yeah.
What the hell was a whoopsie? I mean, whoopsie. Unbelievable. Whoopsie.
Right, let's ride on board now with the Williams driver of CW26. Obviously, Williams are on a little bit of a charge back now to try and get their position back in the overall constructors. That's turns 1 and 2 done by CW26 nicely, and into turn 3. Perfectly done there into turn 4. Yes, not perfect there from CW26. Oh, hello. I don't know about you, but I think the car's on elastic band there. But so into turn 5, purple sector 1 there. Excellent. I'm having a little bit of a rubber band effect here from the Williams driver, but it is what it is. Turns 9 and turn 10. He nails that corner, and then around the long left-hander approach in turns 11 and 12.
Right, just quickly, while you've been watching that, I'm keeping on top of Ginster's man himself. He's just about to finish his lap. He is not invalidated. This is a very good lap from him. And he's still wearing the helmet completely. And it's a 121.6. Puts himself into second behind Unity.
Very nice there from Captain Ginster himself, as CW26 is now at turn 15, navigating himself around turn 16 now, opens up the DRS, he's coming down the start-finish line, can he snatch provisional pole? He does!
121.4, sorry about that.
What do you mean sorry about that?
I was having a drink, just making sure in my throat. I mean, like you would say, obviously you love having your mouth full, so let's just get cracking on that side of things.
Were you wetting your whistle?
I was wetting my whistle, that's correct, yes. But not with alcohol, with cordial orange squash.
Cordial? Oh, check you out, Mr. Posh Man!
Oh, yes, of course, you know what I mean? So, right, I have him straight, right, so baby blue, black, orange, and white, so you know. Dibble is Dutch, so would not be red, white, and blue. Thank you very much, Luke. Dibble? yeah. All right, Dibble, come here. Right, okay, so let's have a look and see what happens moving forward. Right, Unity. Let's see if he can get pole position back. CW has retired. He feels that he's gone fast enough to snatch pole. Let's have a look at what Unity...
Oh, no, he hasn't. He hasn't thingy. He's binned it.
Has he been there?
And Hush is about to pass him. There he is.
Hush, there he is. And Hush has just set a purple middle sector. So he is on one. He is literally fine. Fardo has got a 5 grid place penalty. Collision with Jay Hudson. Oh dear, what on earth happened there? Wow, okay, right, here we go. Nicely turned round to, this is round centre corner, turn 15, up to cross corner, turn 16. Nicely turned round, turn 16, and he's literally got that open there. And it is, like I said, from low speed all the way down. It's a 121.2. There's pole position right now.
It's provisional pole. Don't count the chickens yet, Tomo, because we've got Muddy Biscuit about to start another flying lap. We've also got Gingerbread Man himself, who is on a flying lap. He looks like, is he up on his time? I can't see if he's up on his time. It hasn't given me. No, he's not on a flying lap. Surely not. Because
no,
that time.
On a flying lap.
No, it's just he must have invalidated his first run. We've got Aston Martin.
He's about to start his final lap. Mr. Gingerbread Man himself's going to start his
But we've got Hudson
lap.
Hornet now coming down the start-finish line for his final run. It's a 121.6.
121.6. Right, Muddy Biscuit. Let's have a look and see what he does. He's coming up to turn 3. Nicely turn around turn 3, and let's keep an eye on Muddy Biscuit. We need to keep an eye on Mr. Pigeon, Matty as well. Also, Gingerbread Man himself.
Fardo won't be improving. Sorry to interrupt, Tomo. Fardo won't be improving. He is gone around the track with no front wing. He's had an off somewhere.
Gingerbread Man is out. He's decided that he's not fast enough. Right, Mr. Pigeon's done a 121.9 and puts himself into 6th place. Right, Fardo, where is he? He is invalidating his lap. Matty in the other AlphaTauri. He is coming up to, as you like to call it, turn 8. He's absolutely coming up to the turn 9. And as you come around turn 9 and 10. Right, we'll keep an eye on him. We'll keep an eye on Muddy Biscuit. We'll keep an eye on Unity, who's obviously, he's set pole at the moment. I think it's going to be a time to try and beat Muddy Biscuit. He is slower. He's 2/10 slower in his second sector. That's not going to help him any better at all. There's an Alpine right in the just before the corner of center corner. Round to cross corner for Muddy Biscuit. Opens up the DRS. Literally all that long line straight all the way down. It's a 121.8. I think this is Unity's. Unity has got pole. I'm going to go for it. It is Unity's, I think, unless Matty can pull something out of the back. He's invalidated. He is not going to be it.
Crazy Fish is going to be the last one to cross the line now, who's currently 2/10 down, unless he can find a miracle now in the last 2 corners. Round cross corner, opens up the DRS, down the start finish line. Straight, sorry. No, can't do it. There we go.
So, you know what I mean? There you go. Tom, I called it right. Yes, Unity got pole. 121.2. It was CW's. He did bin it, and Unity just took that opportunity to go, do you know what? I'm going to go and get it. And literally found another 2 attempts and smashed it out of the park.
So, there we go. Unity Hush with that awesome lap of a 121.2. CW26, 2 attempts behind him of a 121.4. IOR Biscuit, Gingerbread Man himself with 121.5. JJ Hudson with 121.5. In 4th, Cornish, Pasty Man's managed to put it on 5th with 121.6. Muddy Biscuit in 6th with 121.8. Mr. Pigeon Munch couldn't catch many pigeons, but he's put it in P7 with a 121.9. Crazy Fish with a 121.9. Ascon P8. And Fardo, who's got that 5-place grid penalty, which will mean that he is starting in P14. And then Matty, with no time set, will be starting P9.
Actually, it won't be P14, it will be P15, because it's a 5 grid place penalty.
Yeah. 9 plus
so
5. 9 plus 5.
Look, I'm ill, okay? All right, leave me alone. Bear yourself, otherwise I'll send the yob to come round and give you a hiding. You know what I mean? So.
Ooh, I'd like that.
Right. Yeah, not that kind of hiding. What is wrong with you? Unbelievable.
Okay.
Obsessed.
So, right, let's see what we are dealing with here. Australia, Albert Park, which normally is the first race of the calendar. It is around a nice, beautiful marina in Melbourne, Australia. Track consists of 16 turns, 3 DRS zones, but there's not much elevation changes here, so it's a pretty flat out track. There you see there the man on his yacht. He's getting ready to watch his race from that nice scene so we can hear the good sound of F1 cars. as I said, 3 DRS zones, lap distance of 3.29 miles, which is kilometres wise 5.303 kilometres. We are running 29 laps around this circuit, so plenty of overtaking should be seen with the 3 DRS zones available, especially down at the bottoms of turn 3 and turn 13. And today we have got the Aston Martin safety car, so it will be a thing of beauty to look at if there is any.
God, unbelievable. Wow. Well, now that you've got that out of your system, and obviously, you know, showing off your special talents, don't know what they are. Obviously, let's talk about who's actually going to win the race. Now, obviously, Unity has been doing pretty well in so many races. He's had some really good battles. He actually did to win the race last week. Did very, very well. There's been an occasion where we've normally had Unity on the podium for the last couple of races that myself and Ben have been able to commentate on with Silverstone, with Baku. I'm hoping that we have 3 in a row because we've had really good races. We've had drama, we've had safety cars, we've had some fantastic battles. So I'm hoping that we're going to have the hat trick today, even though my young friend, Mr. Benjamin, obviously, because he wants to do very well in university, decided to do university work, so I had to work with, so I had to work with him. Sorry, you all right? You clearing your throat there, mate?
Yeah, I'm just getting ready to start this epic race with you and everything like that. So, making sure that there are no frogs in my throat or anything like that.
Oh, okay, I don't want to know about that. You just keep that to yourself. Right, okay, right. We have got 32 viewers so far. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Again, like I said, I will try and give a mention out to anybody who puts a message on there. Anything you want to throw out, please do so. I also want to mention, I've done it the last couple of races and I'll do it again. Please, the Twitter page for the donations for Shrimper is still active, I believe.
The GoFundMe is still very, very, very active.
Yeah, so please continue doing what you can in memory of the late, great Mr. Shrimper. I still see drivers that are driving around with the pink helmet on in his full use memory. So please continue doing that. The Twitter page is able to be viewed. Whatever you can put in now, anything from, if whatever you can put in there would be a help to anybody. So please do so.
And also remember, guys, we are doing the special event for Shrimper on the first weekend of December. Please, if you've got any ideas, put them forward towards the committee and we will consider them. And we are doing a live 12-hour stream. We will be able to make it as much fun as we can, as we possibly can, as possible for everyone. Right, Tomo, do you want to do the formation lap?
Fair enough, why not? Right, okay, let's start from the back and move our way forward, shall we? So, Harrison, obviously he's in the back there, obviously in the Mercedes. Then you got Horizon in it, obviously in the Alpine. Mr. Jace Lee, good to see him back in the Haas. You know, he's driving the Haas. Then you got Fardo. Yes, you had it correctly there. Fardo, I don't know anyway. Z German, the bottle maker yourself, Captain Bottler. Apparently he's been reading Ben's book on how to bottle it in a qualifying lap. Yes, apparently it's a very big #1 bestseller for Mr. Ben. And Storage has been studying that very, very nicely. Rocket Man himself in the Mercedes doing extremely well. Hopefully he will have another good race for himself. This is going to be a very epic track. A few epic outtakes you can have. Caesar Wizard, yes, Harry Potter himself. He's obviously managed to get himself out of Hogwarts to come and race in a Ferrari. Then you got Mr. SOR Evo, his teammate in the Ferrari as well, in 10th. Matty, 1929. Wow, he's old. You know what I mean? Obviously, in the Alpha Tauri.
Almost as old as you.
Crazy Fish. No, he's not going to be as old as me, pal. Crazy Fish, 1, 2, 3, 4, just to make sure that my co-coms understands 1, 2, 3, 4 himself. Catch the pigeon, he's in 7th place himself. The man who likes to dunk his biscuits into muddy coffee. Yes, Muddy Biscuit himself. Then you got Captain Ginsters in the Red Bull, Mr. Cornish. Hudson Hornet, he's in 4th place in the actual Aston Martin. Then you got Mr. Gingerbread Man in the McLaren, followed by CW 26 in the Williams, and of course, last but certainly not least, in the Alpine, Unity.
Right then, ladies and gentlemen, headphone users beware. Do turn your volume down should you not want to be deafened. And we've got two naughty boys on the formation lap touching each other, and they've decided that they want to get on front of the grid before anyone else, so they're going to have some nice cold tyres to start the race with. So this could be very, very interesting.
They weren't touching each other. That's just... What's wrong with you? Seriously. Is there a pill for what's wrong with you?
No.
Okay, just make sure.
It's uncurable.
Right, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, as we wait for all 17 drivers to line up the grid, we are waiting for the green flag to start waving. 17,000 horsepower will be revving to full 13,000 RPMs as they come hurtling down to turn 1. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights! No! Unity Hush gets a cracking start, and CW26 covers off IOR Biscuit himself, so it looks like it's going to be all getting through turns 1. Nicely done. Oh, and there's that on the grass. That is RSF1 Cornish himself taken to the grass, and there's a McLaren gone round. The McLaren of Gingerbread Man himself. He is out of the race, and so is the Ferrari. We're going to have a safety car straight away. No, it's a virtual safety car, so carnage straight away at the start of this race.
Wow, already I was not surprised. Well, to be very honest, turn 1 in Australia is infamous. It is infamous for crashes, and we've lost a Ferrari, Mr. Evo, and of course Gingerbread Man himself. So he is at McLaren. So that is a big thing. But more importantly, Hudson Hornet moves himself up to 3rd, Cornish up to 4th, and Mr. Pigeon up 2 places already up to 5th.
Yes, indeed. It looks like Mr. Ginst himself used the Honda ingenuity to mow the lawn and kept it stable on the grass there, because we all know that Honda likes to make good lawnmowers, especially petrol ones, because they're absolutely awesome. Anyway, so we're under virtual safety car conditions, so the drivers are driving 40% slower than the normal lap delta. So with no overtaking, just following each other, single file, as we wait for the green flag. And we are away again. So Unity Hush now gets underway, but hang on, we have got Sturridge, the German, and Harrison having exchanged positions as Sturridge goes around the outside of Harrison at turn 13.
Also, look at Jake's Lee looking for a late corner. There's 4 drivers pushing, and unfortunately, we got 2 drivers who have actually come into the pits already. 2 drivers pitting, and that is Matty and Fardo and Harrison. So 3 drivers have actually already pitted. But look at this little battle here between Jace Lee and Rocket Man. Jace Lee on the hard tyres. Interesting call. That's a very interesting call there from Jace Lee.
So
we'll
he's going long for the first. He's going long for his first stint there, absolutely for definite. And he's also, and it's quite shocking is when he's able to keep up. Oh, and it looks like Musical Rocket there made a little error and gave Jace Lee a chance there to overtake him, but no, he managed to recover that one well. Obviously, the medium tyres getting a little bit more traction out of the exit of the corners. But what I'm quite impressed with is that Slee is able to keep up with the medium runners.
Oh, hold a minute, we just lost. Oh, wow. Harry Potter himself almost lost it. He almost binned it in the Ferrari, and that has opened the door up for Rocket Man to try and get past him. Hopefully he can go around the outside. But look, is it Rocket Man? Yeah, well, no, sorry, it's Horizon and Muddy Biscuit. Sorry, I apologise for that. Horizon up to 8th place, made up 8 places already. Nice start there from Mr. Horizon. Nice, not a bad start actually at all. That crash in the first has actually helped him out massively.
Exactly, and as you got Muddy Biscuit still running in P7, he has got Horizon in it on the back of his gearbox, and now Horizon in it is going to be trying to make a move on him as we now approach lap 3. That means that DRS will now be activated. So CW26 as well, he is keeping Unity Hush absolutely honest there. He takes a little bit of greediness on the exit of turn 1 and 2 there, but he's kept it in. He's trying to stay within the slipstream. He's approaching turn 3. Thinks better. Oh, there's contact there. You just saw the front wing just kiss the rear wheel of Unity Hush there. Luckily not to push Unity Hush into his spin. That was the slightest of contact, but good, hard, fair racing.
So what we call in the racing world as a love nip. It's a little love tap.
Oh, hang on.
CW.
That's side by side.
We're going outside. Here we go, side by side. Lynch come around, turn. It's nice side by side. But what's
what
a
move!
CW? Oh my goodness. And look at Hudson Hornet. He's right in the background. Look at Mr. Pigeon. We got 3 wide. Coming up to turn 11 and turn 12. Here we go. Unity. It's CW. He catches onto it, but he manages to pull away. And what a little stream there, a little train there for first place. What a battle between these 4 drivers. But Unity, unfortunately for him, he's lost out. But has he lost out? Because Harrison's got a 3-second time penalty, because all these 3 drivers ahead of him are, if I remember correctly, are all on the soft tyres. So really, Unity can just hold far behind, because when they go into the pits, he can just carry on behind them.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do. He's got to remember, Unity's got to remember, he's got to play the long game. Where you see JJ Hudson there starting to have a look at the back of CW26. Now he's going to have another stab at him, but hang on, Cornish is going to have a move. He's going to try with the DRS. He's using his ERS now. He's going to go around the outside of turn 3. Oh, he's late on the brakes. Oh!
Harrison is spun out. Harrison's spun out of Mr. Whippy corner, so he's well behind in a moment. So
that's unfortunate for Harrison, but look at this. RSF1 Cornish is still on the back of the Aston Martin. The Red Bull Honda wants to get past the Aston Martin Mercedes so badly, because at the moment CW26 is able to pull away from the 2 drivers that are battling each other. So as RSF1 Cornish goes up on the inside of turn 9 and 10 and makes the move.
What a move there from Captain Gingster. Absolutely managed to get late braking. And then the funny thing was, in Baku, late braking Cornish, that's what we were calling him on that race, he was pulling out some unbelievable moves. He got some late braking on a lot of drivers, so he actually used that late braking to his advantage, moves himself up to 2nd place.
Yeah, and then we've got Mr. Pigeon Munch and Muddy Biscuit exchanging places now. So, there's a nice 4-race scrap here for P6. So
it is at the moment, because at the moment Cornish is leading this little train here. Jace Lee's out.
No,
Jace Lee's out.
Where's he lost it?
We have a safety car.
Where's he lost it?
It's turned sector 3. It probably could be
just at the entrance of turn 15.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Oh dear. So Jace Lee absolutely loses it. Let's have a look. I don't know where he's actually lost it. Is it turn 15? I thought it was actually a little bit further than that, but you might be right. But yeah,
there he is.
Wow.
He's parked up on the grass there. Can't park that there, sir.
Yeah, you can't park that one there, sir. You know what I mean? You're going to have to move it down there, otherwise you get a ticket. Keep it up, and you're going to get a recovery agent to come and pick you up. You have to pay for it. You have to pay your fine. You have to pay your storage fees as well, pal. You know what I mean? Come and get it.
Right, so we are behind the safety car. So this does mean that we're going to be following another Aston Martin around the track, and I'm sure Mr. Vettel himself will be absolutely chuffed to bits about it, because as we know, Sebastian Vettel now drives for the Aston Martin, so he will be, Bert Meilander will be driving the safety car around the track and keeping people ahead of him.
I very much doubt that, as much as I've got a lot of time for Seb, you know what I mean? Because, I don't know if you actually knew this, but at the end of the Silverstone Grand Prix early this year for F1, he actually stayed behind
and cleared up the rubbish.
And cleared up all the rubbish with everybody. So, wow. Okay, so Cornish and Hudson have come into the pits already in lap 5. And this is going to be interesting. So they have decided to literally bite the bullet and go, do you know what? Let's go cracking. What they're going on? They're going on to medium tyres.
Medium tyres can run to the end of the race, but they will be quite not so good towards the end. Soft to medium is quicker than hard, so everyone knows that one. But the medium tyres can't. Well, they will do it to the end of the race with the safety car helping it. But obviously, people. That. Yeah, sorry, it's just trying to burp at the same time as talk. Wind coming up on me, but no, the medium tyres will start to go off towards the end of this race, and let's just give the man, the legend himself, a little bit of a show on the stream there as well, who obviously, as we all know, he was the stick really.
Hold on a minute, hold on a second. You don't have to apologise, Mr. I've just had a message come through on Discord from Mr. Gingerbread Man. He says, I'm very sorry, lads. Don't worry about it. It happens. Why on earth are you... What is wrong with you? I mean, oh, for God's sake.
What?
Do you know what, right? Get yourself off of there, right? Okay, let's get back to this. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, you go and... If you want to go and bang one out about Schumacher, you go ahead and do it. Just don't do it on the stream. For God's sake, what's wrong with you?
hey, look, we're behind a safety car. It's all about interaction. And like I said to F1 to the Division 1 viewers last night, over the next coming few weeks, I am starting to add in a few little interactions to my streams as well. So soon, you'll be able to play sound effects and spend those lovely wheel spin points on our streams as well. It's going to take a little bit of time for me to sort the programming out for it and get it absolutely right. So do be patient with me, and I will. And as soon as I get it done, it will be ready, and I'll announce it to you. And so, best driver on the grid says Dano132, and that's about the Lando thing as well. But at the moment, I'd say the best driver on the grid is this man himself. It's super Max.
Oh, God. That's funny coming from somebody who's actually sitting there in the Ferrari t-shirt, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Well, I'm saying he's the best driver on the grid. I'm not saying he drives for the best team.
Oh, for God's sake. What is wrong with you? You're just like a crowd-pleasing tart.
What?
Get that off of there. What is wrong with you? Unbelievable, honestly.
It's all about interaction, my friend. All about interaction and keeping the viewers happy.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I was happy until I saw your ugly mug on there. You know what I mean?
Well, it's better than seeing yours. It's better than seeing yours, though. Tomo Inter, Carl,
yeah, that's very true, mate. But I'm not in denial. You know what I mean? I understand that I'm no oil painting. I get that. That's not a problem at all. But you know, compared to me, yeah, you just look like an absolute. Well, you look like an Eskimo's knapsack. That's what I'm trying to say on that one. You know what I mean?
I've been called many things in my time, Mr. Tomo. I've been called many things in my time. But an Eskimo's knapsack? That's a new one for me.
There you go. Thought you might enjoy that one. Right, okay, so let's have a look. CW is still on the soft tyres. Very interesting that he hasn't actually come in yet. And Horizon is up to 4th place. I believe he he actually started all the way down in the bottom, actually, from here, so down to 17th. So all the way up to 14th, doing a very, very good job. But again, on the soft tyres, hasn't decided to pit. The funny thing was, Mr. Pigeon decided to come in, and he's gone on to another fresh set of softs. So I'm thinking, and to be perfectly honest, I think it might be the case that we might have another safety car at some point, as safety car is in this lap.
Okay, so it's now down to CW26 to back the field up and get ready to go. Obviously, Unity Harsh and Muddy Biscuit is going to be wanting to be right on the gearbox of this Williams so they don't get caught napping. Now, round Australia, you don't want to go too early because obviously for turn 16, but then CW26 has decided to go now. He is coming down the grid, coming down the start-finish line now. He's trying to break the slipstream from Unity Hush, but Unity Hush is having none of it. He's still quite in it, but with the soft tyres, he's able to get the traction out of turns 2 and 3. Perfectly done there. He's managed to keep the gap 7/10 of a second already. But now, who's going to get caught napping out? Who's been caught napping on the safety car restart? Doesn't look like anyone at the moment. Looks like we're holding positions for everyone.
Oh, Unity just went off. Unity just literally, Unity's off.
Oh
my goodness gracious me, and that's opened the door.
Do you mean Unity or do you mean CW26 went off?
CW's gone off.
Oh, there's contact! Williams losing the end plate of his front wing, and he's gone onto the grass as well there. And I can see a piece of Red Bull. I can see a piece of Red Bull wing going everywhere as well. That's the Red Bull of Fardo there. Oh, no, it isn't. It's Cornish.
Yes, it is Cornish. Harrison's got another 3-second time penalty. Oh my goodness gracious me, this has actually opened up a massive thing. Now I think there's going to be a problem, hopefully. We might even get another safety car, but look at the battle here. This is like for 3rd and 4th. As Rocket Man, he's got himself up to 3rd place. Where does he come from? Unbelievable.
Well, he's definitely rocketed up the grid. Full of the dad jokes tonight, aren't I, Tomo?
I ain't saying nothing. I'm keeping quiet on this one. You know what I'm saying? Right, anyway, let's keep the battle on the battle for the top 2. Funny enough, the top 2 that have been trading blows with each other for the top of the championship between these 2.
Now running 1-2.
Yep, running 1-2, and more importantly as well, they're both on 8-lap-old medium tyres. And it looks like Unity, when he gets the exit out of turn 3 and 4, he seems to lose it, but then manages to get a decent amount of traction and manages to pull away.
Have you seen the train that's forming up behind Rocket Man? Oh, who's that gone round?
That
That's
would be
Hudson.
Hudson Hornet. Hudson Hornet has lost his front wing. Oh my goodness gracious me. And we got a little bit of front end damage as well from somebody. I think that was probably, was it Mr. Pigeon? I'm not too sure. Cornish has got a 3-second time penalty. The penalties are coming thick and fast.
You're a very naughty boy. Oh, and I'm also looking here, Tomo. Rocket Man has underfueled massively. Cornish is out of the session. He's called it a day. Oh, he's lost it at turns 1 and 2, and we've got another virtual safety car.
Hold a minute. Whoa. Now, Harry Potter, he spun, and oh my goodness gracious me. Everybody was trying to come around the corner and saw a Ferrari just get himself all organised himself. He was doing these Leviosa, you know what I mean? So I don't know what happened there. And it looks as if, Horizon in it has gone into the pits already under the virtual safety car. Good call there.
Yeah, but how long is this virtual safety car going to? As the German of Stolage now takes over P4, and Horizon in it is dropping down to P10 at the moment. Virtual safety cars are handy for some things, but when the field is so close as it is at the moment, you won't get... Oh, and there's JJ Hudson with a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, and he's called it a day.
Oh dear. Right, so we've lost Hudson Hornet, we've lost Captain Gingster, we've lost Jace Lee, we've lost Evo and Gingerbread Man. So already we're almost down to literally pretty much almost every driver getting a point. We've got 2 more places to go. DRS has been enabled now.
So
and we are literally out of, we're out of virtual safety car with the top 2 still leading. Fardo's has set a fastest lap of 21.8.
That's an interesting fastest lap.
I was going to say, wow, that's bloody quick. Jesus. I mean...
Must have
what do you use? A speedboat to get the Formula 1 car across the marina and straight over to Sector 3? Great. I have that. There you go. Happy days. 21.8. Fantastic.
He obviously put the outboard engine on the back of his Red Bull.
Outboard engine. He had his outboard engine.
Oh, hello.
Batman.
We've got crazy. We've got the wizard himself trying to take on the German in the Alfa Romeo versus Ferrari. Who's going to be the quicker? Is it going to be the Ferrari? Oh, he's getting so loosey-goosey on the entrance of turn 14.
What the hell? What? Loosey-goosey? Oh, for God's sake. Unbelievable. Right, anyway, yeah, he's playing about with his wand too much in his actual hair in his cockpit. That's what he's doing, you know what I mean? So he's playing about in Leviosa. He lost his back end of the Ferrari. And the German, and bearing in mind that obviously, Wizard himself still got DRS as he comes approaching turn 3, but he's not close enough to give the German a run for his money. The German needs to do a very good race because obviously after last week he literally only managed half a first lap, and he's doing pretty well because he's actually managed 11, so he's doing pretty well. He's obviously improved.
Absolutely. When you say it from that perspective, that is a massive improvement. Oh, and there we go. The fastest lap of 27 seconds is beat by a 1 minute 25.
Well, apparently Brad's just turned around and said that apparently you could pit in for another set of soft tyres now and go to lap 14 and pits for mediums. Dano said Max for the championship, Lewis is old trash. Don't say that. There's too many Lewis fans flying around. They'll obviously have, there'll be a riot. Oh no, Lewis Hamilton's great. Yay. All that sort of stuff, rubbish stuff. But there you go.
Well, he is right.
I'm surprised you're not. Well, I'm not getting involved in this. You know what I mean? I'm going to be a neutral in this one. I'm enjoying the season. I know who I want to win, and that's and I'm going to keep it a secret.
Oh, come on, Tomo, share your secret.
I'm not sharing any secrets with you sick freak. You know what I mean? I'm not going anywhere near that.
Well, obviously, everyone knows who I want to win the championship this season, and
I wonder. I mean, you've been shouting it out. I'm surprised you didn't get your pom-poms out. Right, here comes Wizard. He's got DRS. He's looking ready outside of Sturridge, but Sturridge literally closes the door. 9, he says. 9. You're not getting past. How dare you? No, 9. So as he literally just closes the door, and unfortunately, he's got to use his Leviosa spell again. So never mind.
Well, the next spell that he might have to use is the Avana Kedavra.
Here we go. RSF1, Dubel. Lewis isn't old trash. Max is just better. I mean, Lewis does have 7 championships. Let's not start that debate because otherwise we'll be here for years. God's sake. Don't you dare. Don't you even think. You sit there and you be quiet. Don't you even think about putting something on here. You be quiet over there.
Sorry, Daddy.
Don't do that. That's just wrong. You know what I mean? That's disgusting.
Right, we've got a little bit of a three-way scrap here, forming up between Fardo, Matty and Crazy Fish. Wow, it's just... It's all action-packed at the moment for the Australian Grand Prix. Lap 13 out of 29. 16 laps remaining of this race. Oh, hang on. Muddy Biscuit. He's closed in on Hush.
Well, he's been very close to Hush, to be perfectly honest. He's been close to Hush all the time. He's going to have a look. He's thinking about it. But no, again, Unity, just like the German did earlier with Mr. Wizard. And Mr. Wizard, let's have a look as well. He's having another look as well. But no, he's not close enough. Sturridge is literally just keeps on... I think he's got the German flag. He's just trying to wind him up. He keeps on saying, "Nein, you should not pass."
Oh, hello. Who's that parked up on the side of the road there, I see? That is a Mercedes still sat on the side of the road.
Yeah, unfortunately, my recovery guys are still en route to it, but it's going to be a while. It's going to be a couple of months before they get to go and pick it up.
Okay, so they're not using any jumbo jets anytime soon.
No, we're trying to be climate. We're using the old-fashioned way, the ferries and the ships.
No, okay. That's fair enough, fair enough. It's good to see that you're thinking about...
Oh! Wizard's gone, and we're going to have a safety car. He's lost it. And I think have we got to have a safety? I think yes, we are. A safety car. Oh my goodness gracious me! Unfortunately, he used his wand way too many times in that cockpit, and unfortunately on this occasion, it came back and it bit him hard. That car is not looking good. And now we're down to every driver scoring a point.
Yes, we are, provided they do finish more than 80% of the race. Remember.
All right, Anorak, for God's sake.
Anorak.
Got to take the fun out. Got to take the fun out of everything, in here. My God, just trying to say, yes, you're right, Tomo. Absolutely, you're spot on. You know what I mean? But no. Right, okay. Right, Unity. Interesting. He's gone on the hard tyres. Musical Rocket's gone out on softs. This is going to be interesting. Muddy Biscuit.
Soft tyres as well from Muddy Biscuit.
Matty. Hard tyres. Sturridge. A set of medium tyres. Who else we've got here? Pigeon, he's pitted. He's going to go... Let's have a look. Will he go on a set of softs? I'm not too sure. No, he's on medium tyres. Crazy Fish, a fresh set of medium tyres as well. Wow. Interesting.
Right, what's going to be interesting is, like you say, Hush on the hard tyres. He's going to get swallowed up by Rocket, Horizon, Muddy and Sturridge. Now, the question is, can Muddy and Rocket make their soft tyres last to the end of the race? They've got to do 15 laps on them. Behind the safety car, granted.
Well, I think you can. I mean, the thing about it is that it was mentioned earlier by Mr. Dubel that if you can pit around lap 14, you can actually get a set of softs on and go to the end of the race. Alternatively, you can get a set of laps or get a set of mediums on and go to the end of the race. So maybe possibility that going on to the soft tyres might be the way forward.
What is interesting to see here is what Zybralad has said in the Twitch chat, Tomo. Hamilton Verstappen to tie for the championship, and Hamilton wins the title because he has one more win ahead of Max. Everyone will go mental. However, that theory, I don't believe can come true right now, because how many wins has Max got this season? He has definitely got more wins than Lewis. I'll have to get the figures up in a little while. So yeah, he's got 10 wins, and Lewis, how many wins has Lewis got?
I don't know. I'm not too sure, but so I'll have to have a look.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Cyberlad because Cyberlad seems to have all the figures and facts here. So, with only 4 races left of this championship, I do believe.
5. Well, 4, sorry. Yeah, you are 4. Yeah, 4.
Yeah, 4 races
you got
left.
Brazil and then the 3 Middle East. So
so you got Brazil, Jeddah, Qatar, and then... Well, sorry. Brazil, Qatar, Qatar, Jeddah, if provided it's finished, and then Abu Dhabi.
Oh, Jeddah's already finished. It's already done.
Is it finished?
It's finished.
It's not what
It's been finished ages ago. They got it absolutely finished, all done and dusted. And funny enough, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you knew this, but on the 21st of November, we will get it on this game as well.
It is the 21st of November. Well, then there'll be the 21st of November then when the Red Bull will switch back to its normal colours.
Yeah, well, no, I believe they're keeping the livery on this for a while, actually, so they're not going to change that. That's what I've been told anyway.
I was under the impression that the next update, and I thought that was what was going around. On the next update, they will put the Red Bull back to its normal original colours, because obviously the white Red Bull was only for one race, which was at the Turkish Grand Prix, which was meant to be for Japan, but obviously with COVID restrictions and everything, we'd never had a Japanese Grand Prix, which is such a shame.
So, who's going to win the race? This is a very interesting strategy call from, well, as I said, from all these bits and pieces. So, having a look at here, I'm just going to have a quick look. So, Hamilton, for this year, he's won 4, 5. He's won 5 races so far this year, Hamilton. Verstappen has won 8. Verstappen has won 8.
Okay. Oh yeah.
You remember, obviously Perez has won a race. You also got,
right, hang on. So we're getting behind now. So it looks like Unity Hush is doing a Valtteri Bottas. He's decided to go at the very last minute. Whereas Musical Rocket and Horizon in it are right behind him. Oh, we've got cars going all over the track. They're going to go in 3 wide into turn 1. Please, guys, don't mess this up.
Here comes Rocket Man. He got a great exit out of turn 2, and he's got those soft tyres, and he's managed to get past. Will he get past Unity? No, he won't. Unity uses all of his ERS to defend like hell against Rocket Man. But look at Rocket Man. He's all over the gearbox, all over the rear end. You like that, didn't you? Eh?
Hey, behave yourself. Keep it PC. Keep it PC. Right, okay.
That's the rear end of the car, wasn't it? Yeah,
Horizon in it. It's getting another 3-second time penalty. But look at the difference of the soft tyre versus the hard tyres as they come round turns 8. And here we go to turn 9 and 10. Musical Rocket is right on the back of the Alpine. And look at the drive he's getting through as they come side by side around the long sweeping left-hander before turn 10. He's going to make the move on the inside of turn 11. He crosses across. And he's done it! Musical Rocket takes the lead at turn 11.
Rocket Man, absolutely, literally just before turn 11, manages to cut, just get in front of Unity, and then holds it around turn 12 to just literally pull ahead of Unity Hush and the hard tyres. And that gives him plenty of fresh air to literally just go and attack and try and get some fastest laps. But what a good start there from Rocket Man himself. Off he goes, and he's already got a second lap.
A second glap?
Yeah, glap. He's got a second glap. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a new word I made up. There you go, second glap. You know what I mean? Right. And while we're looking at Horizon, the 2 Unities are... Oh, we've got issues around 6-1. What's happening now?
Oh, hang on, we've got Money Biscuit on the inside of Fardo, the Alfa Romeo now on turn 3, round the outside of turn 4, but Fardo's not Fardo, Sturridge, is it German?
German, again, 9, you will not pass, how dare you, no, 9.
The German just definitely went, you shall not pass!
Really unbelievable.
But hang on, Muddy Biscuit's got other ideas about it. He makes a move on inside of turn 9 and 10, and he's got it! He's got the German!
He made the move stick on the outside of turn, I believe, turn 10, wasn't it? Yeah, turn 9 and 10. Got the move runs around turn 9 and kept it. Absolutely planted the car in a position where he can actually get past in turn 10. So nice work there from Muddy Biscuit. Moves himself up to 4th place, but he has got a 3-second time penalty.
But then so's Horizon in it as well. So them two are even Stevens. He just got a close in on him. So at the moment, we have got Musical Rocket in the lead with 12 laps left of this 12 laps left of this race, and he sets the fastest lap there, but 1:24.1. That's going to be pretty hard to beat. The only person that's going to be anywhere near close to that one will be Muddy Biscuit. Right, DRS has now been re-enabled, so we should now start seeing cars getting a little bit closer, as a lot of them are within DRS of each other. Obviously, for the first 2 DRS zones, they will not have it because the detection zone for these 2 zones is before the start-finish line, and so because it's on the previous lap, they don't get it. So we just have to wait till after turns 11 and 12 before we start.
This is an interesting strategy here at the moment, because if you look at Horizon's keeping a 1.3 second gap between him and Unity, and he's doing everything he can to defend. But look at
Muddy Biscuit on the inside again at turn 9, round the outside of turn 10.
Will he make the move stick?
What a move!
It's one move times 2. There you go. Just when you thought it couldn't be done, there was the sequel. Happy days.
Indeed, there is a sequel. Muddy Biscuit as well, but now he's going to be under pressure from Horizon, because Horizon Innit's going to have the DRS. But hang on, the German is coming up behind Horizon Innit and going to get in piece of the action as well. The German is not going to be happy that Muddy Biscuit done him over the same way he done over Horizon Innit. So he's going to want to make dividends up for that one, as Muddy Biscuit now closes in on Unity Harsh within, well, the soft tyres are absolutely doing mega work at the moment, as Musical Rocket's got a 3-second lead over, and we've got Father and Pigeon Munch now having a little ding-dong and exchanging positions, whereas...
Horizon's lost it a little bit. He lost a little bit of traction there. Here comes the German, as he got DRS, and he's got a bit more pace and moves himself up to 4th place. He lost a little bit of back end. That opened the door for the German. And you know what the Germans are like. You give them a little bit of an inch, they'll take them off.
Oh! And goes around Fardo, and he almost takes out Matty with him as well.
Wow. Oh dear. I'll tell you what, that was I didn't see that, but I think Matty literally he sat there, and unfortunately he must have been like, you know what I mean. His car must be using, well, I think his seat was making jazz band sounds, you know. Right,
here we go now. So it's turn 11 and 12. Muddy Biscuit is closing in on Unity Harsh like a hot knife through butter. He's going to have the DRS now to close in even closer to him now as he approaches turn 13. And then so he'll down the start-finish straight. Surely he's going to make the move. Oh! And Rocket Man himself is just giving him a penalty. He is pushing too hard.
That's another penalty for Rocket Man. Right, I'm going to just do, right, while we're doing that, let's have a look at this. Right, so at the moment, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drivers, all with 3-second time penalties. But at the moment, Rocket Man is 4.5 seconds clear of Unity. So at the moment, but look what's happening here, because Unity's decided to go on the hard tyres. Here comes Muddy Biscuit. He's got a great exit. He's got DRS. He's got the soft tyres. Will he make the move stick?
Oh, there's contact!
Make a move. There's a little bit of contact, but no, Unity turns around and goes, listen, I ain't no German. And more importantly, I'm no Horizon. You're going to have to work harder than that to get past me, son.
But will Muddy Biscuit drew his signature move around turn 9 and 10. So he's going to line himself up for it now. He's giving it a squeeze of the ERS. No, he doesn't. He's trying to look, but look at this. Hush has got that one well covered. And he knows that he's going to make Muddy Biscuit work hard for it. But can Muddy Biscuit pull off the move round the inside of turn 9? There goes side by side of turn 11. Can he make it do it? Can he do it? Oh, what a move from the Honda driver!
Wow. I tell you what, that was absolutely spectacular. That to be perfectly honest, the thing is, guys, right, to make that move that close in front of Unity and get past him whilst keeping your foot firmly planted on that car, that is unbelievable driving from Muddy Biscuit.
What's happened to Rocket? What's happened to Rocket?
I don't know what's happened to Rocket, because at the moment, Rocket, looks like Rocket has had a problem. It looks as if he's got a major issue. I'm not too sure. Maybe he's actually pulled back. Let's have a look. He's got no wind damage, so I don't know what happened there. I think he actually spun round, because he was, at the time, 4.5 seconds clear. But now, all of a sudden, you got Muddy Biscuit, who's got a 3-second time penalty as well. So realistically, at the moment, Unity's sitting there, literally like some evil genius going, you know what I mean? They've both got 3-second time penalties. I haven't. I'm on the hard tyres. They will last long enough. And unless these guys can pull away and get some decent sort of speed past him, Unity is going to be winning this race.
Rocket spun at the exit of turn 12, according to RSF1 Double. So RSF1 Double's got eyes on the track somewhere and somehow, but this is going to be the battle for it. Like you say, Unity Harsh is sitting there like myself, Mega Mind, like the evil genius that I am, and going, yes, guys, you go off and race ahead. I'm just going to poodle along with my hard tyres and not push it too hard, but I'm going to keep within 3 seconds.
Hold on a second. You're no evil genius, son. We do call you Mega Mind, but that's got nothing to do with the fact that you're an evil genius. That's just because of the size of your head. That's what it is.
Well, it's not as big as your head.
I mean, that's neither here or there, but we're talking about the head and top of my neck and shoulders. How dare you? It's disgusting.
Right, okay, so this is going to be the move that he wants to do. So that Unity Harsh basically is now sitting in prime position. We've got Pigeon Match now closing it on Horizon in it. He's trying to make the move past him, but can't quite make the move. But hang on, gets a great exit out of turn 2. He's got the DRS. They're side by side. He's going to make the move before turn 3. And yes, Mr. Pigeon Munch has caught Horizon in it and taken P5.
Excuse me, I'm just having a throat sweep to sort out my throat. So
okay, that's not a problem, my friend. There's not much really going on at the moment with the track and everything as we're going around at the moment with Horizon in. Horizon In's going to try and make dividends. But then look at Unity Harsh. Unity Harsh is staying within DRS. He's just using the DRS to keep up with these 2 drivers ahead of him. So he is going to be...
Hold on.
What?
Hold on a minute. Right, Muddy Biscuit. Now, here we go. We got an Horizon in it. Look at these 2. They're finding it out. Here we go. This is from first place.
Round the outside!
Goes round the outside of turn 13. Will he make the move stick? Rocket Man says, nope.
Switch back! Switch back!
Me. It's not going to be a switchback. It's literally, and look at Unity right behind these 2. So he is literally sitting there going, ha 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 ha, this is awesome. I'm enjoying this. I'm loving it. Right, here comes Muddy Biscuit as he catches up with the DRS wide open. Will he be able to make the move stick? We're literally coming around to the first corner. This is so close between these 2 as they come around turn 1 and 2. Now,
dirty air there, the dirty air.
And here comes Muddy Biscuit. He's going to use all his ERS. Will he be able to make the move stick on the inside? No. And Rocket Man closes the door. And while this is all going on, Unity very kindly sitting in the background going, just carry on, boys. Carry on. The other thing as well, look who's joining the action in the background. It's 9. It's the German.
Yes, but also, Tomo, if you've not noticed in the Twitch stream as well, Captain Milky Bar Kid himself has finally joined. He said, good evening, Captain Mackies and Megamind. I've finally done my uni work 3 hours and 20 minutes later.
Even Captain Mackies and Megamind. Right, let's get something straight. Wait, listen. Wait.
Oh, hang on! Unity Harsh is going to make a move on the inside of turn 11. Not this time, though. That's been well covered by the Rocket Man. But then he's got DRS now. He opens up the DRS. He's going to try and make the move on the inside of turn 13. Yes, he does! He takes the lead! But Rocket Man's getting them on the outside!
Rocket Man's still on the outside. He's still not. He does not want to let this battle go on. But look at Unity.
There's contact! Contact! Run!
And here comes
Muddy Biscuit takes the lead of this race. He's got the DRS. Rocket Man gets a little bit of a slip out there on the exit of turn 16.
Here comes Unity on the hard tyres. Look at Unity. Look at Rocket Man. He turned around and said, listen, you're going to try and get past him. Unity does get past him. Moves up to second place. Rocket Man is literally going from first to almost third place. He is
and look at the German trying to get him on the action as well.
And more importantly as well, while this battle's going on, catch the pigeon is catching into this little train here. We're going to have a great little battle here for the last 5 laps of this race to find out who's going to win this race. At this present time, it is looking more like Unity Hush. Benjamin, how are you enjoying the stream? Are you sitting there laughing your backside off as usual? I'm not too sure. We'll see what happens. There we go.
Right, okay, so Muddy Biscuit has now got 1 task and 1 task only. He has got to pull away 3 seconds. Now he's getting on with it. 1.3 seconds already. The German has a 3-second time penalty. 9.
I tell you, I cannot believe I've got a 3-second time penalty. 9. Oh, we got yellow flags in sector 3. It looks as Horizon is actually... He's spun out. We haven't got to say that would be quite interesting, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? Safety car, virtual safety car, just for your viewing pleasure.
Don't jinx it. We don't want to ruin this battle that's happening here in front of us.
Jinx it. Come on, let's jinx it. Who cares?
Right, okay, so Musical Rocket now is going to try and stab back at Unity Hush, as Unity Hush does not have DRS into turn 1, turn 2, P off autocorrect, says Ben F1 Racer. Frontline speed from Rocket Man as he tries... Oh, there's contact, and he's pushed off Unity Hush, and Unity Hush has had to take to the grass, but the German right behind him is trying to take off second from the Rocket Man.
I don't know what accent that was. Right, anyway, more importantly, Unity picked up a 3-second time penalty. And look at this. Now, that is it. That advantage.
Oh no, it's not it. It's not it, because the German's gone round the outside of turn 9 and taken P2 off of Musical Rocket.
No way. What is going on around here? The German, he's obviously been drinking a little Red Bull because he's obviously on fire this evening. He's absolutely going for it. You know, when the Germans invaded Poland, guess what? Sturridge is literally trying to invade the Australian Grand Prix by winning it. Unbelievable.
And look at the 3 seconds, look at the time penalty, it's coming through thick and fast right now. It is absolutely crazy. German power, says Ben F1 Racer. That's going through. So the Alfa Romeo now on medium tyres. Has the softs started to drop off?
Maybe. We'll see what happens on this side of things, but we'll keep an eye on what's going on. But at this present time, somebody's coming out of the pits. This could be interesting because I think it is Fardo. He's going to have to move out of the way, out of these guys, because it's going to be blue flags flying. He's going to be lapped. So he's going to have to move.
Unity Hush is down into P6. What? Unity Hush has got no wing.
No way.
He's lost his front wing.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh. See, that's your fault, that is. That is purely your fault.
Oh, shut up.
You and your Ferrari shirts and these caps and give it all the bigging about Unity. Blah, 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 blah.
But hang on, Rocket. No, Rocket's having a look on the inside of turn 9 and 10. This is a great little scrap between these two for P2. Rocket is not happy that the Germans stole that position off of him.
Actually, do you know what, ladies and gentlemen? We've just forgot about one driver. Actually, all this going on, we've got a great battle here because at the moment, as it stands, right, Pigeon has got an opportunity to get a podium. He is only just over 2 seconds behind Rocket Man. Rocket Man, the top three have got a 3-second time penalty. And
that
Mr.
was
Pigeon,
such a good little scrap there. So Rocket Man tried to take the move around turn 13, but the German has shut the door and pushed him to the grass at turn 16.
And that has opened the door up for Mr. Pigeon. He's been looking for an opportunity and he has got one. And more importantly than that, he's going to look at trying to get second place because at the moment, Ruddy Biscuit is winning this race. He's 4 seconds ahead in the race at the moment. Rocket Man is going to have another look at the German. He's having another look. Unity's got a 5-second time penalty as Rocket Man tries to go around the outside, but it's the German. Nein, you shall not pass. How dare you? As he comes flying around the corner. I think Vettel is on Sturridge's account with that defended LOL. I'm not too sure, you know what I mean? But it would be interesting. Here comes Rocket Man looking down the inside.
He kept on the track somehow. I don't know how he kept hold of it, but then Horizon in it taking the fastest lap of the race, so he's going to get that extra point. I don't think these guys in the front three are going to be worried about that one.
Mr. Pigeon backed off. Mr. Pigeon had to back off. Rocket's got another 3-second time penalty. So now he's on 6 seconds time penalties. Along with CW, Matty's got a 3-second time penalty. Only 2 drivers haven't got time penalties. That is a crazy one himself. 1, 2, 3, 4, and Mr. Pigeon at the moment. So at this present time, Mr. Pigeon, as it stands, he's still looking at getting second place.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
And this cracking battle between these two, it has been tough between them. And like Ben wants to hear the famous now, but unfortunately, Ben, you weren't here for the start. Replay the race later on and you can hear it. I'm not going to say it now because it doesn't need to be said now. But at the moment, we have still got Musical Rocket who's still trying to come back at the German. But the German has got everything under control. He's got more ERS. He is able to put that Alfa Romeo and make it wider than my mum's bum. And so...
Why can't bring your mum into this? You know what I mean? What is wrong with you?
What?
Unbelievable.
Well, I could say wider than your bum, and that'd be extremely wide.
Well, hey, yourself. I need for that. Right, so we got yellow flags round sector 3, and it looks as if Horizon's lost it, and unfortunately at the present time, Unity, I feel bad for Unity. As I said, I still blame you, it's your fault. He's got 8 second time penalty, he's got a 3 second time penalty and a 5 second time penalty for speeding in.
However, we have let someone slip out of the radar here because CW26 is now gaining on Mr. Pigeon Munch and is going to catch that pigeon because he's now in the DRS.
Forget it. He's got a 6 second time penalty. It doesn't matter if he gets past Mr. Pigeon. He's still got a 6 second time penalty. So whatever he gets past Mr. Pigeon, he's going to be knocked down in position. So as much as he's catching up with Mr. Pigeon, this is not going to help him. If he had no penalties, I'd be sitting there going, "Ooh," or you know that advert they go, "Ooh." That one, you know what I mean? Bloody thing. What the hell is that all about?
Final lap of the race. Muddy Biscuit. Oh, who's that? He's just lapped his sister counterpart teammate. But Fardo there is not giving him an easy time there. You know, Muddy Biscuit is trying to lap him, but Fardo wasn't having any of it, to be fair. All right, he's on fresher tyres and everything, but Fardo, the idea is he's faster than you. He's in P1. Move out of his way.
Yeah, Fardo. You know what I mean? You're not, look, listen, you know that I know you're high on Red Bull, I understand it. Unity's just set a fastest lap of 122.4 in the soft tyres, so he's going to get that extra point for himself. So that will help him, but it's not going to help him that much because obviously Muddy Biscuit is just loving it at the moment, doing pretty well. Just cruising on the last lap. So we're going to stay on with Muddy Biscuit. After all the action that's been going on, I completely didn't see that we were actually at the last part of the lap. But as it stands, Muddy Biscuit will be walking away with first place unless he literally bottles it. He takes a page out of Mr. Ben's book and bottles it in the last 2 laps.
So here we go.
But no, here he goes.
He's taken the last corner. He's coming down the line now. Coming down the straight.
Literally, here he comes, and he wins the Australian Grand Prix. Beautifully done. Z-German go, oh no, run back, but did you see the background?
Yeah.
Imagine, oh, Rocket Man, what happened? He actually crashed, and he's all over in the track himself. Oh my goodness, but he still managed to get fourth place.
But the star of the show for the finish line, Mr. Pigeon Munch, has managed to snatch P3, Z-German in P2, and we've got CW in 5th, Matty in 6th, Crazy Fish in 7th, and now I can see front wing flying everywhere, and that's Crazy Fish decided to collect the Mercedes there and finish it off in totally. Unity Hush now coming across the line. He's going to try and void the damage. Yes, he does. He just kicks the front wing out of the way, and then Horizon in it with no front wing, limping around the last few corners of this circuit. I don't know how he's managed to keep it on track for now, especially through Mr. Whippy Corner, but in the Alpine, the whistle line speed engine, he's trying just to take it home. He'll take home P9. That's 2 points for the Alpine team, as well as Unity Hush's 5. So yeah, pretty good race so far. Well, pretty good race from Division 2, but only 9 finishes, Tomo. Only 9.
Well, you know, such is life. But it was, again, like it was earlier, I had to say, it had dramas, but Muddy Biscuit wins and I think puts him back in contention for leading the championship.
He's well taken over the lead of the championship. There's only 6 points between the two drivers, and he's outscored Unity Hush this time.
Well, yeah, that's very true. So, but congratulations there for Muddy Biscuit. We've got Z-German. I can't believe we actually got Z-German on the podium. And of course, we've got Mr. Pigeon. So it'd be nice to hear from him. So I will, once this all gets sorted out, I will get him into the party.
Excellent. Nicely done there from all the drivers there. Cracking race from them all. I am absolutely spent from this one. After last night's race and today's race, my voice is still there at the moment, but I don't know how much longer it's going to be there for. Nearly sound as bad as you, Tomo.
There's just no need for that, is there? There's just no need for that whatsoever. I'm sitting here, minding my own business, and trying to do what I can, and then you have to do that. So,
there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There is the classification. We've got Muddy Biscuit, who takes the win, Storage in 2nd, Mr. Pitcher Munch in 3rd, Music Rocket in 4th, CW in 5th, Matty 29 in 6th, Crazy Fish in 7th, Unity Hush in 8th, and Horizon in 9th. Your DNFs for the evening are Fardo 17, Caesar Wizard, Harrison's 59. Jay Hudson, RSF1 Cornish, obviously the pasties didn't work for him. Jace Lee, SLR Evo, and Mr. Gingerbread Man himself of IOR Biscuit.
Right, okay, so hopefully we've got all the drivers in our party. It looks like we have. So you just, so let's start with, I'll tell you what, we'll start with the winner. We'll start with the leader of the race, so the man who actually won it, Mr. Muddy Biscuit, who's been dunking his digestives into that mud you call coffee. Congratulations, young man. Well done for winning the race. Some unbelievable, I would say, around turn 10 and 11. I think, you know, they're definitely going to be the highlights. But
9 and 10.
No, remember 10 and 11?
Yeah,
11 and 12?
We've got 12.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right, Muddy. Don't listen to him, you know what I mean? This is what
I did a lot of overtakes, so yeah.
Yeah, I know. All right, don't rub it in, all right? Okay, but yeah, congratulations. But anyway, listen, well done. Talk to us about your race, and how do you feel now that you're in the lead of the championship?
Yeah, thank you. I just want to start off by saying it's my first win since Shrimper's passing, so I'd like to dedicate this win to him. So, yeah. Yeah, so...
Behave yourself. Sorry about that. I hope that was clapping, but there you go. So, there you go.
Yeah, it was a decent race, yeah. I got unlucky at the start. I think Pigeon got a better start than me. I got trapped, caused by the spinning car. Meant I really had nowhere to go, so it cost me sort of 1 or 2 places having to lift off down the second straight. Then from there, it was sort of just, the first stint. I think I got lucky with people pitting onto the first safety car, meant I got up to like 3rd or 4th. And then, some good overtakes into, the 2 chicanes in the middle sector. The first was sort of the one where you dropped to 3rd gear, and then the fast left, right, I think that's moves into there. And then won the 2nd or the 3rd. Whichever one was near the end, the safety car came out towards the end when we all pitted. I got unlucky. Sturridge, you did a massive dive bomb on the start of that safety car.
Yeah,
I don't know how you did that.
Yeah,
I was lucky.
We'll
that
come to
he
Z
was
German
aware
in a
of
minute
that.
because we got a
Yeah,
few
and
questions for Z
then
German, so don't worry about that.
And then, I think...
Now, I'm going to pass you over to Muddy Biscuit. I'm going to pass you over to the dragon in the background. I hope you hear that, because obviously somebody's breathing in heavy. I just realised what he's doing because he's on the stream, breathing out smoke, whatever it is, a vape. So, Mega Minds. What we've got to ask Mr. Muddy Biscuit now.
Wow, all I can say is a great strategy call there from you, Muddy. What made you go for softs after that 3rd safety car? You had to do 15 laps on them. Was the strategy there for you, or was it a gamble?
No, it was fairly... I knew it was going to be just about over. I sort of knowing softs to sort of about 4.5% a lap. I think by the end, I was sort of mid-60s, so I wasn't really even in punch territory yet. But I held on in the end. I know Sturridge caught me sort of a 2.5 in the last few laps, so that was a bit close. But at that point, I'd backed off after Hush and Rocket had their battles, gave me that 3-second gap when I knew for my penalty. I knew at that point then I could just sort of keep it steady at 3 seconds and sort of coast to the end. And luckily, I think it was Hush and got his penalty, so everyone was on the same footing. So I think I just coasted to the end and was able to hold my softs out for the rest of the race.
Oh, well, congratulations on the race victory there. Well deserved. And like we've done the calculations, as things stand, you are now the championship leader yet again. Moving on to next week. You got your vodka bottle ready? Because we're off to Russia.
God.
Russia. No, because it's really weird. The way the seasons came out this season, I believe every race from Great Britain through to Canada I've won in the previous 3 seasons, of those 7 races apart from Russia.
Right.
So I think of these streak of races we've sort of had the last few weeks and the next few weeks, it's probably my weakest track, and obviously I'm quite good at penalties, obviously saying that I got one today. But yeah, maybe not so next week, but yeah, hopefully I'll just get less than more other people.
Okay, well, congratulations on the race victory, my friend. And I do believe Tomo wants to say more questions.
Well, actually, for enough, congratulations to Muddy Biscuit, but I don't like the negativity for Russia, the day, mate. You know what I mean? I don't expect excuses. I expect results. Simple as that. Right. Okay. Z German. Nine. I can't believe.
Can I speak German?
No.
No, you cannot speak German. Well, if you can speak German, but if we had German people listening to us, but we don't, so you can't. Sorry.
We do have a couple.
But I'll tell you what, right? I'll make it a little bit more easy for you, okay? For you, Z German. I'm absolutely impressed that after last week's, how about I can say, you blew your load in qualifying, you only survived half a lap, and you crashed. Today, you did some awesome defending. You literally shut the door on multiple drivers, even Money Biscuit at one point. You know what I mean? You kept giving it up 9. You know what I mean? All that sort of stuff. But
Yeah.
congratulations, second place, even with a penalty. Talk to us about your race.
Yeah, I had a pretty good start. I think I jumped like 3 people, and then a McLaren spun in like first corner, so I had to stop almost to 0 and lost it all. Got wing damage. I didn't even notice that. I just continued racing for like 5 laps until the first safety car, and they changed my wing, and I was a bit confused. I thought my setup was shit, but it actually was my wing. And yeah, then just pushed. I think my medium pace was good, and second safety car, I think I had it because I didn't think the softs could make it till the end. And as I battled with Musical Rocket, I thought might be up for the win, because at that point I didn't have a penalty. During the battle I got one. Bit unfortunate, but take it. After last week. Good result.
It's an awesome result, mate. You know, you lasted like half a lap, and then this week you actually get a podium. So, but more importantly, obviously, I have a question for you. It was brought up in the stream. I'm going to just get the elephant out of the room now. That apparently, according to a certain Mr. Benjamin,
Milky
he
Bar
reckoned that it was Milky Bar kid. Yeah, you know what I mean. He said, and I quote, "It's not you driving, it's Vettel on your account because of his dirty defending."
No, he's living close to me, but he's not here.
Fair enough.
That's my
no
own
problem
work.
at all.
If Vettel would be here, he would spin out,
Fair enough. No problem at all.
and he would be dead last.
Mega Minds. Anything you'd like to ask the German?
Oh, not really, no. All I can say is cracking defendant there from the Alfa Romeo driver. You definitely made your Alfa Romeo's rear end wider than my mum's bum. So congratulations on P2. It is well deserved. Moving on to next week. Have you got your vodka bottle ready for Russia?
No, I don't like this track, but I liked vodka.
I'm not surprised, you know what I mean? You being a German and being a drunk man all the time. I'm not surprised about that. Right. Last, but certainly not least, Mr. Pigeon. Catch that pigeon. Unbelievable. Out of everything that we've been sitting here waiting for ages and ages and ages, and guess what? The pigeon got the podium. Congratulations on getting the podium, mate. But I have to say, at one point, wasn't even looking at you, and the next thing you know, a couple of little battles between the German and obviously between Rocket Man himself, and that brings you into contention. So you must be really pleased with your performance.
Well, I mean, I guess it felt pretty shocking through most of it, and then my internet blew up halfway through, and I was just sat on the dashboard twiddling my thumbs, just waiting to join back, and luckily enough there was another safety car, so I could get back into it, and he still tried to screw me again, put me on my mediums that I started the race on, so I had to pit again on the safety car, and it was just trying not to crash. Rocket and Storage were just, I don't know what they were doing, tangling, let's call it. That just brought me into it.
You would have called it a tango, but it was more of a case of get out. You know what I mean? That's what it was more like to say.
It was more like a lover's feud. They were just
yeah, lover's tiff. Yeah, that's more like it, yeah.
So I don't know. I was just trying to hold on. It was pretty lucky. I know what Australia's like. I'm surprised that I didn't get a pen. I was close. I was 1 morning away. But yeah, I mean, I thought I was going to get second. I thought it was 2.7 behind Storage.
Yeah, I thought the same.
Yeah, I think there was a bit of a glitch there. I was 2.7 behind Storage, but it's fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Because I definitely didn't finish 1.9 behind, which is what it said.
No.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you've got a podium, so it is what it is. So, right, okay. And last but not least, let me pass you over to the man, Mega Mind. You know what I mean? While he asks you a question in his Ferrari top and his white hat on the stream.
Give you white hat, and it's a certain driver's white hat, and I'm sure Storage, the German himself, will know whose it is straight away. But no, congratulations on P3, Mr. Pigeon Munch. Obviously didn't catch many pigeons this time, but have you got your vodka bottle ready for the Russian GP next week?
I'm probably the same as everyone else. It's a shocking track, and I hate it. So No.
Well, you are in the National Federation of Russian Cars, so you should be. It should be your home race.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really know what to say.
Unbelievable, all three of you. So what is wrong with you, all three of you? You know what I mean? No, I don't like it, don't like it, no, don't like it. Never mind. So there you go. So, right. Well, that's our interviews done. I'll leave it with, him. You know what I mean? To finish it off. Go on, off you go, Mr.
Raikkonen?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to call you that. I'm sorry. He's got more class. So, right, go on in, Megamind.
Right, okay, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in for tonight's Division 2 race. It has been an absolute pleasure to bring you along, bring this show to you, along with Hal King Tomo himself. It's been great working with him again. Tune in tomorrow night for Division 5's turn around Albert Park, where it will be Rocket Man himself and RSF1 Lincoln, bringing you the live show. Division 2 will be back next week, and I should be back on Sunday for Division 1's turn around Russia. But until next week, guys, it's good night from Division 2, good night from me, and good night from Tomo. Farewell, take care.